And it's a pleasure for the first time this year on Humboldt State tonight, Jodie Gleason, women's basketball coach for the HSU Lady Jacks, joining us. Coach, first off, congratulations on last year. I'm sure it was a nice offseason, getting the Lady Jacks that win into the second round of the tournament and capping just a great year. How did that feel?
It was outstanding. We had a phenomenal group of young ladies. It was nice for them to have some success. They worked so hard, and you know, it was great to get into the tournament and then to get the first win in program history in the NCAA tournament was nice. And you know, they're hungry to do that and even more. So it was a good taste, I think, for our returners and a good motivation.
Now, Tom Wood joins me next. Now, he's done a great job of sustaining that success and keeping it going. And so now, for you and your program, I'm sure that's something you want to just keep building and moving forward. Aspirations this year for more of the same?
Right. I think it's hard to get there, and then I think it's even tougher to remain competitive and to keep that success going. I think Coach Wood has done a great job. You know, you don't have any surprises. You're kind of a target on your back when you've been one of the top teams in the conference, and he's done a great job of maintaining that. And I think that's even tougher than getting there. And our players are focused. Our returners want to get back to the tournament. They want to win the CCAA. That's one of our goals, and it's a lofty goal, but I think that it's something that's attainable if we can get all our pieces together.
All right, hopefully last time I'll mention the men's program in our conversation, but I remember a few years back talking to Coach Kinder, and I said, what's the biggest difference now that you guys are going to the playoffs and stuff? He says, well, it used to be who's Humboldt, and now people, they seek us out and they know who I am when I bring up Humboldt State. Are you finding that the same as you and Skip go on the road and make those phone calls in recruiting?
Right. It's I think getting into the CCAA has made a difference in the fact that our people all over the state know our name a little bit more. I think the success of the men's team has helped us in that it's not who's Humboldt, where are you, and it's more of people are seeking us out a little bit more, and the recruits that contact us are a little higher caliber, and then we're obviously trying to get those top recruits and seeking those out, and they know who we are a little more often, and I think that obviously helps things out with recruiting.
All right, we'll talk about your new recruits in a second, but of course this year's team, you lose Katie Frenchie, but Brittany Taylor comes back, and she is a preseason All-American. A huge honor for her. Talk about maybe some of the pressure that builds, but more importantly, what she's done to put herself in that position.
Brittany has completely, bought into the program. She's become one of our leaders. She's a captain this year, and she came in and just with her fitness level and her dedication has transformed herself into a first team all conference pick last year, and then a preseason All-American pick this year, and it's all because she decided that it was something she wanted to do, and it's just kudos to her. I think that's a great recognition for her, and also it's going to be a challenge because now she's not going to surprise anybody. It's out there, and she's going to get double teamed, and I think that our supporting staff, our shooters on the perimeter need to knock down shots to open her up, and Bree Halsey is coming in taking Katie's place and needs to fill that void and draw attention to herself so that Brittany can't get double teamed.
How do you think Brittany reacts? Of course, last year Katie Frenchie was the centerpiece of your team, and Brittany really fed off that and had a great year. How have you and Skip prepared her for the fact that she will be the focal point on the scouting report?
Right. She knows that, and it's just a matter of trying to maybe get some of those garbage type of points as well as being the focus, and she knows that she's going to bring the heat, and last year Katie Frenchie was that focus, and Brittany was our leading scorer, so hopefully our other players on the court need to balance it out for her so that she can do what she does and not get all those doubles, and I think our 4 spot really needs to step up.
Now Bree Halsey's not chopped liver, but Katie Frenchie, those are monster shoes to fill. Bree's probably as athletic a women's basketball player you're going to find in the CC2A, but Katie Frenchie had that real X factor, that attitude, and when the tough got going, she got going, and maybe that was all the time because she always seemed to be going. What do you do to replace Katie Frenchie?
Man, it's hard. It's something that it definitely big shoes to fill. I think that talent-wise, we have that talent to match, but right now we're still question mark whether we have the grit factor, if we have the toughness that Frenchie brought, if we're going to bring that just going to compete every night, every day in practice, and I hope that we have it. I think that we have it, but it's definitely that level up where you just have to bring it, and it's all those intangibles that Katie brought, and it's something that it's kind of question mark still. And if we can turn that page and get those intangibles and that toughness on a nightly basis, then I think we'll be fine.
Now we know we're going to hear about Taylor Kilgore and Paige Peterson, and Louise Osborne, and a lot of the returners. Who are some of the new names that we haven't got a chance to experience yet and got to know that we're going to be hearing this year?
Well, I feel like our freshmen from last year, Bree and Kayla Williams, have made huge strides, and they're ready to play. They're ready to contribute and be one of those big key players as far as depth, either starting or coming off the bench. And then Katie Richards from Seattle, Washington is one of our premier freshmen coming in. Knocked down 6 threes in the alumni game last week, so that was kind of a nice opening for her. But just a premier player. And then Kristen Huffman out of El Camino in Sacramento is another freshman, and Deja Kinsey out of Sacramento, out of Kennedy. And then Lisa Petty out of Castro Valley is another freshman that we think will be able to play right away.
All right, Coach, bottom line, do you think this team can compete for a CC2A championship and make another run and not only get to the final tournament, but then go ahead and make a little bit of a run?
Yeah, I think that that's one of our goals, and is to win the conference championship. You have to be good. I think that we're good enough. You have to get a little lucky. You have to stay injury free, and so those are some things that need to happen for us in order to compete for that title. And our core is back. We have 9 returners back, and I think that we're ready to go.
All right, Saturday versus Menlo.
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, check out the Lady Jacks in the new Lumberjack Arena. Tom Wood joins us next on Humboldt State Tonight.
The equipment shop at Miller Farms in McKinleyville continues to lead the way in outdoor power equipment on the North Coast. They carry all the gear from Husqvarna chainsaws and tractors to still dependable chainsaws, trimmers, and blowers. Check out Miller Farms for the legendary Snapper mowers that are built to last, or choose from a full line of exceptional Honda mowing machines. Be prepared for all seasons with a Honda generator. Whatever your power needs, the staff at Miller Farms Power Shop are there to help on Central Avenue, McKinleyville.
Warm up to savings on a new Lopi or Vermont casting stove at Schaefer's Ace Hardware in Henderson Center. The stove department has been remodeled and features the latest stoves with the latest technology. Ask about a tax credit on qualifying stoves at Schaefer's. Fixing up your home has never been easier with quality Ace and Benjamin Moore paints from Schaefer's Paint Department. Pick out your colors and let the helpful Ace consultants make it happen. Eureka's helpful hardware place for stoves, paint, and much more. Schaefer's Ace Hardware in Henderson Center, Eureka.
Do you like authentic New York-style pizza? Come down and enjoy Big Pete's Pizza in Arcata on the corner of 15th and G Street, or our new Eureka location off the 101 on 5th and R Street. Big Pete's has 12 beers on tap, 10 big flat-screen TVs, and arcade games for the kids. Call us up for delivery anytime and let us bring you the finest pizza the North Coast has to offer. That's right, we deliver. Call us in Arcata at 826-1890 or in Eureka at 441-1151.
All right, time to give away some free pizza. We always love to do that here on the show. It is Big Pete's trivia time. I'm going to ask a question. You send the answer to me at jb@jbmathers.com. We'll pick a winner. You get some free pizza courtesy of Big Pete. All right, this week's question. Tonight on the show, Tom Wood and Jodie Gleason. What college did Jodie start in basketball? And for Tom Wood, what local high school did TW go to? Send your answers again, jb@jbmathers for your Big Pete's trivia.